Alright guys, welcome back again. Let's continue this build, man. This thing is gonna be so sick once it's done, guys. So let me tell you what we're gonna do today. We're going to do the front grille a carbon fiber overlay. It's real carbon, guys. Like I said, there's black and there's also green if you guys ever want to do, you know, that different theme. My guy's doing the carbon black just because he wants it to match the hood. I don't blame him. It's gonna be a clean as combo. Same thing with the front splitter, man, it's gonna look so nice. But yeah guys, this is the first one and it's not that hard, guys. It's the same thing as the spoiler, so this is really not a challenge. It's just the first to do it on the bumper, so I can't wait. Let me strip this paint off and let's just apply this, man. I am ready. Let's do it.
Let me see the scissors.
Here we go.
Guys, check this out. This is the dumbest thing has ever happened. So we put the clear, not the clear, we put the carbon over it to find out that it actually had a layer of black vinyl wrap. Like seriously, bro. Tell me why I wrapped it. I started sanding it. I thought it was real paint. Started finding out the carbon started lifting, and this is why.
All right, we're going for round two. Hopefully this one doesn't lift up, but we had to completely strip it from the paint and everything, guys. So let's see how it goes. All right, guys. So while we let the bumper here, we're putting the hood pins again. Man, it is crazy drilling through this carbon, but it's all good. Like I say, these are my favorite just because they just flow with the hood, guys. So there's no, you know, string hanging right there. It's just more of a clean look. So like I said, I know if you press it or something like that, there you go. Yeah, you press it, lift it, again, clean install. Just clean install. All right guys, I just want to give you guys an update on the car and what we're gonna do next to it. Today it's just fixing all little imperfections. Like I said, there's just stuff that just kind of, if it's tiny, it's whatever. But if we're talking big, like for example, look at this. See, if you have a crack and you have the gap, that right there's pretty big. That right there needs to get fixed. But if it's something small, like, I don't know, like, see how this is just, I think some extra adhesive that can be removed when he gets it painted. This little tiny press, it's like that's not big work because once it's sanded, it will go away. But like I said, big stuff like this, if you look at it, you can see that gap. It should be a little bit more like that. See that? So I'm gonna try to fix all that. Same thing here, huge gap. Try to close it. Like I said, it's not really a big deal, but just, you know, I don't know, just want to kind of get it done right. I know some of these gaps are really not that big of a deal, but like I said, where you see more, that's where I kind of just want to focus. Feels like down there it's really not that big of a deal, but like I said, people will judge, man, and they will see little stuff like that. So I'm not trying to say it has to be 100% perfect, but if we can try, it's better than nothing, you know. Just try to make it a little better than what it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over those little gaps, get them fixed, and you guys let me know how I did. Hey guys, so check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys can see the damage. I mean, if I really focus, you can see. I try to make the fabric as kind of like the carbon, the pattern. But like I said, let me sand it, clear coat it, and see how it look like, and we'll let the customer decide if he wants to get a new hood or what he plans. But I guess this is the cost of owning business, man. You're gonna make a mistake eventually. Nobody's perfect. This has happened, probably the third time, not with the hood, but just general. I think there was one time with the headlight. Had to replace the whole headlight, but it is what it is, man. I gotta keep going. Can't let this slow me down. You know, accidents happen. You're just gonna have to just eat the costs. because a lot of people just don't understand that a couple hundreds can really hurt you in a long time. And the reason why I say this, because let's just say I want to be petty and like, I don't know, and I don't know, most people probably wouldn't want to do it, you know, refund them, or I don't know what the case is. Then the customer, you know, is mad about it, tells his friends. Then they know how you do business, and then you just kind of lose clientele from there. You know, it's just how the dice rolls, man. One effect goes to another. But yeah, like I said, it's all good. Like I said, we'll patch it up, sand it, and let the customer be the judge. See what he says. But at the end of the day, we have to make this this build come to life. Customer has to be happy about it, and yeah, that's it, guys. So yeah, let me get sanding, and I'll show you guys how it looks like before and after. So like I said, this is just the before. All right, guys, so I want to show you all the little gaps that you guys saw. Again, it's a bit dirty because my hands were a little grease from the dirt from the tire. But if you guys and then don't mind me, I think I'm getting sick, but I remember that gap. After, guys, same thing here. Remember that gap? Gone. Look at that. Gone. Because all this just has to get washed out on us. It's just all, you know, but whatever, the car's gonna get painted. But yeah, literally look at that. Gone, guys. Maybe just a little bit here, but still perfect. And then the other side, right here, guys. Huge ass gap, gone. Remember here, gone. Remember here, before and after, guys. Before and after, man. Like I said, we want to minimize the gas as much as possible, and I think we have successfully done it. So yay. Next thing is really just buffing the area where we messed up right here. Gotta buff it because so the clear coat can go with the original clear coat. But yeah, guys, again, let me know what you guys think. Can you guys see it or not? Like I said, there it is. It sucks, but we'll see what the customer says. But overall, she is looking good, man. She is looking good. All right, guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Again, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share if you guys love this type of content, man. But let's go back to the 09 Charger wide body. This thing is about to get done today. That's the plan. That's the plan. So let me show you what's going on right now. So the front end, we have the hood pins installed. Like I said, you need these just because if not, once you start hitting high speeds in the highway, your hood is going to start flopping, and it could possibly happen, which it has to a couple people, where the hood unclips from the hinge or whatever this is, and it just hits your windshield and it's done for. And plus, you can, you know, if you can't see, you can hurt someone. But you know, customer did a good decision in getting those bad boys. So next thing is the hood, not the hood, the front bumper. Sorry guys, I just woke up. It's literally early in the morning. It's like what, maybe 8 in the morning now. But yeah, we finally overlay carbon fiber the front grille. Might have to just primer it in the corner so it doesn't look as messy. But man, look at this thing, guys. Look at that, beautiful. So a lot of people are gonna question, you know, why do you see these right here? The reason why is so one, so you guys see the carbon, and two, when the person's gonna paint it, he can easily, because you're gonna need to sand this for the paint to adhere to. So you know, he's gonna tell my guy, hey, tell your painter to just give it a sand until it's smooth. Like I said, we gave it a good layer of epoxy, that way he doesn't burn through the carbon. and the only reason we know it's flush is because we made it flush. We just gave it this last coat so you guys can see the carbon, how it looks like. Because if I was to sand it, it's gonna be matte. You won't be able to see it at all. So like I said, I'm only doing it for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like. Again, look at this thing, just beautiful. There's one little part that we kind of messed up, but it's not a big deal just because it's under, and most people you will not see unless you go under the car. But let me show you real quick. It's right there. I don't know if you guys can tell. I just missed it. Hold on, let me see if I could just drop the bumper real quick. But like I said, just the stuff you gotta do just to see it right there. Like I said, it's not a big deal just because I'm pretty sure like 99% of people will not. The car's gonna be low anyway. You're not gonna go all the way down just to see it. The main thing is right here. But overall, the next thing is to put the SRT badge on it. Put the headlights, because we already tested headlights, they work. And the last thing would be to hydro dip the carbon, the fog light covers, and to install the fog lights to make sure they work. So right now, let me get them putting the SRT grill, the SRT badge on it, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, so that's done. Again, I just have to find a way to get this thing to stay on, because I guess what they used was some nails or something. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. But yeah, again, she's coming along. Get that SRT right there. But yeah, like I said, I definitely secured the actual bulb. I actually put some bolts with some nuts, so that's definitely not gonna move anytime soon. But yeah, let me do the other side, and once that's done, let's see if we can get power to them and make sure they light up. Guys, and that is it. Look at this thing. That thing is on solid. Like I said, this thing is not being held by screws, man. Like I said, I don't do that, man. I bolt it on. I make sure this thing's not coming out. There's definitely one part right here that's missing, which I'm gonna do at the end because I still have to carbon dip it. But overall, like I said, this side is bolted on. Like I said, this is the only side that I gotta do. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to show you guys. Like I said, even this part here, have to secure it in the back. But overall, like I said, this thing is gonna look nasty, especially with the carbon. Look at that, just beautiful. So yeah, next thing is going to be the wiring. Let's see if we can make these bulbs turn on. After that, headlights. After that, put on the bumper, and we're golden. We still have to wire the side markers. So like I said, we're almost there. So I'm gonna go take a quick lunch break, and I'll be back. All right guys, so I had to move the car because, man, it was getting hot. This sun, it's not a joke. It's definitely not a joke. Guys, the job is done. I was able to move the hose, but like I said, I'm not a mechanic, so at the end of the day, I should have known better. One, I should wear gloves, and two, I think I have one of those pliers. I could have pinched this so the liquid doesn't come out, but it's all good. Like I said, he just has to refill the steering wheel pump fluid, whatever it is. So now that it's properly up, what it looks like is the guy should have won. There's literally a hose right there where it clamps. Oh, yep. I gotta push it in there. And then the second one, like right there. You see, stuff like this is kind of like, well, come on, common sense. But after that, I think I'm gonna wing it and see what I can do to just have it in place. But to my knowledge, there's supposed to be a bracket here, which my guy doesn't have. But
If you guys have that bracket, let me know. That way I can send it to my guy. But besides that, we're gonna put the holes where they belong, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna come up with. All right, guys. So check it out. Like I said, those things are properly hosed up. We're supposed to. Look at that. So that definitely helps it. And then, like I said, it's not the best. Like I said, my guy's gonna have to look for something. But again, it's just kind of like a hooks like this that go in the radiator. I'll put rust resistant cables on both ends, so it's definitely not going nowhere. So that's supporting it. That's supporting these wires, supporting it. At the time, I can't even talk right. For the time being, it does what it needs to. It's not flopping, and I promise you, it's not gonna go anywhere, especially with those cables and that. So my guy can just leave it like that, or it's whatever. At the end of the day, it's gonna be under the bumper, so you won't be able to see it. But I think what I'm gonna do is end up fixing these little things just because they annoy me. They shouldn't be like that. Yeah, that's not right. But give me 1 second, guys. Hey guys, so like I said, I didn't have to, but there you go. It's way better than what it was. I'm pretty sure there's a reason why these things are like this. I'm assuming it's to distribute heat. And if they're all crumpled like that, I don't think that he's gonna escape. So I don't even know if this helped or not, but shoot, it's better pleasing to look like compared to looking all crunched and stuff like that. So whatever, enough said. Let me put on the bumper and let's see this magic, man. All right, guys, so we got all of the wiring for the side markers. I was looking into the fog lights because I know my guy has a fog light, and I was digging in here and I found out where's the fog light cover. The more I look into it, the more I find out it's all the way in here, barely just a little bit to grab the power supplies. But yep, it got yanked off. Crazy, right? So now I have to extend that and fix that as well. But we're almost there. Like I said, it's just wiring right now, but it's getting there, guys. It's definitely getting there. Guys, check out this beast. I will tell you from the beginning, I did mess up because I forgot. I don't know about you, but it looks like it's gonna rain. But we'll see what happens. I'm enjoying this weather right now. But what I was saying is I messed up because I'm so used to putting headlights first and then bumpers, but with this unit or this what's it called, headlights, you have to put the bumper first and then the headlights. That's why when I tried to put it, I was like, why is it not going through? So that's why. So like I said, look at these fog light covers. Again, carbon, same thing, carbon. Again, just beautiful, man. Like I said, these things are not coming out. Like I said, they're in there for good. I made a hole for the side markers. Like I said, everything's wired. I checked the wiring, everything's good to go. I think I just had to bolt it on, put the headlights, and that's it. I'm gonna probably primer the edges just for appearance, but I'm pretty sure whoever's is gonna paint it has to give it a sand, because like I tell, depending the body shop you take it to, guys, if they request for you to sand it or take the primer that I put, do what they're asking, or go somebody that that's not gonna rip you off and they're being legit. Just because, like I said, I have multiple people, they said to do something and then it just became a big mess. So my thing is, like, if you go to a body shop and they recommend something, just do it. If not, go to another body shop. But overall, like I said, this thing is primer. That's why you see it. This is etch primer, and that's like primer and filler. That's why you see different colors. The etch is more for the metal, and the primer is more for like plastic and really filling little imperfections. But like I said, if we go to the other side, same thing. That's why you even see it just around these areas, because that's basically where I worked at. But in general, if me personally, if I was gonna paint this and I had a body shop, the whole thing needs to get sanded. We might have to remove a little bit of the primer I put, but overall it has to get all sanded. That way the paint can adhere properly, guys. But like I said, I don't do paint. That's not my expertise. My expertise is just customize, fabricating it, and then just you guys take it to a shop that's gonna make it look pretty and paint it. But overall, man, this thing is just looking nasty. Let me see if I can close the hood real quick just to see how it looks like. Oh, again with the hood. Like I said, don't mind it. There's something there. That's why. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a beast. Let me put the headlights before it rains real quick, guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. Just because I am so tired. I've been working since like probably 10 and it's 6. It is almost done, guys. Again, look at this thing. This thing looks so beautiful, man. That is so fucking amazing. The headlights make it really pop. Let me tell you the stuff that need to get fixed. So 1, I need to primer the bumper right there. 2, I guess I didn't do this right and it chipped off, so I gotta fix that. I'm not gonna lie, this part right here, the headlight, I don't know, the bracket, I kind of had to like push it up on these. I don't know if you see right there. I don't know, right there. You see those bolts? I kind of had to like squeeze it in for it to go in. This was the hardest headlight to do. That one not so much. This one was pretty easy. Second thing, I need to put a bracket in the middle of the fender so it doesn't pop out, because I had one of my customers pop out. I paid for that price. Sorry about that, guy. But yeah, I gotta put a bracket here in the middle because I don't want this to fall off. I think it happened to one of my builds, and like I said, I was able to fix it, but like I said, moving forward, I put a bracket in there just in case. But yeah, I need to put the bracket on both ends, fix that crack, primer that, and just do the wiring for the fog light. But besides that, these should turn on. And I told them I'll get again, sorry about the noise, guys. I told my guy to get these bulbs, H11, and I think these are like the factory ones, but they're like 6K, so it should give out like a white input compared to a yellow ugly input. Let me turn it on so you guys can see what I mean. Hopefully it starts. Give me 1 second. Start this thing. There we go. See if we can turn that on real quick. The juice. Oh, yep. And there you are. You see, guys, they're white. They don't give that ugly yellow look to it. So definitely would recommend it. It's not the brightest. It's factory. It just has like a tint over it, so it makes it look white compared to Ember. If you guys know anything brighter, go to my guy, help him out. He wants to make these things bright. These are the factory ones, HB4 9006. So if you guys know anything aftermarket LEDs that'll work with these, hit them up. But besides that, like I said, we got the side skirts working on all ends. Look at that, guys, on all of them. Again, that thing is just so beautiful. It's not even my fucking car, and I fucking love it. Look at that. Oh my god. Yo, that is fucking nasty. All right, enough said, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna call it a day, wrap it up. I think I've done enough work for today. Like I said, I gotta do some of these chair orders because, like I said, that's another business I own, and like I said, you gotta keep it going, man. Like I said, these are the custom fenders for the 11 to 14. These came out beautiful. Like I said, the same style just for the wide body. But damn, god damn, guys, god damn, this thing looks so beautiful. Like I said, it's not completely bolted on. Like I said, it's just right now just moving around, so it's not done. I think about 95-90% done, guys. But besides that, I'm gonna let it be. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully this build's done. Peace. Guys, look at this beast, man. So I finally finished polishing the part where we messed up. Again, I don't know if you guys can tell from the camera angle, like I said, but regardless, we gave it a nice polish. I brought the glossy back. I mean, you guys can literally see it. I was just reflecting the, what do you call the, can't even think of it, the tint. But yeah, I was able to remove the glue that was here,
there. It just needs a nice wash. That's all it needs. I gotta bolt the hood pins, but overall I think we did a pretty good job for what happened. But yeah, sucks, but it's all good. Besides that, again, check it out, guys. Let me show you the other part. Like I said, we're still fixing that fender flare. Like I said, it definitely looks weird without fender flares, but like I said, once I finish that, the only thing would be just fix primering the corners, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I just have to bolt on the side skirt right there. So let's put some kind of bracket, something to hold it. But overall, just put the blue ghost. The customer did request it. The only reason why is because when you get the spec deconversion, guys, you have to remove the placement where the bulb goes for the turn signals. It sucks, but there's only two ways around it. Either you can get halos that have a switchback, which are white, and then when you turn it, turn orange. That's one option. Second option, you go with the blue ghost, which will allow you to you see the little DRLs, the square, you can have like a sequential. So technically when you turn, those squares would have an effect of turning. There's multiple options. There's flash, there's sequential, there's chasing, there's bounce. There's multiple options. He wants that option. The only thing that sucks is that I have to damn near rewire the headlights, which is, it's going to be a little extra, but it's all good because like I said, he's going to get that function. I'll take the old module and replace it with the blue ghost and then wire the turn signals. So it's, like I said, it's convenient. But besides that, again, guys, the plan is to finish it today. We'll see how much we get done, but she's getting there, man. She is getting there. All right, guys, so update. So everything's done. The only thing is we have to rewire the headlights, and the only reason why is because the customer decided to go with the, you guys are familiar with Blue Ghost, you know. The only reason why is because I told you guys, so he can get the sequential turn signals. The bad news for me is that I have to take all this thing apart, literally take the strips, rewire everything, which is an ass, but it has to get done, guys. So I already tested, everything works fine. It's just desoldering and wiring it. Had to take the fender flares in the front off, but like I said, I got it. So hopefully it should be done in maybe an hour or two. So let's see how it looks like once it's done. Guys, look at this beast. Okay, don't mind the rain. Like I said, this is the measurements we have to take to do these cars, man. Regardless if it's hot or sunny, it has to get done. Again, let me show you the front. Look at that. Side markers. That is so beautiful. Fender flares. Well, not fender flares, custom fenders. Oh my god, that is nasty. And then we have the rear. Just look at that beauty, man. Oh my god. I made it where customer, if he wants, he could turn on the headlights just putting the parking light. Once he activates the parking light, it looks something like this, guys. Check this out. It looks like that. Oh. Again, that is beautiful. That is really, really nice. And then we have the SRT right there. Oh man, that is beautiful. Let me turn on the car real quick, guys. Guys, look at this, man. That is fucking beautiful. Look at that. Let me turn the wheel around, man. I don't know why. Because I was putting the wheel wells things inside real quick. Give me one. Let me try this real quick. There you go. That looks pretty decent. But yeah, guys. Again, just this right here is iconic 4K custom right here, guys. Beautiful. I mean, think about it. You pull up, and the first thing on the side you see is this. This is what's gonna be a neck breaker. And then plus you got the headlights too. Look at that, guys. Just look at that. If you guys want me to get more detail on the what's it called, on my body lines and stuff like that, I mean, you guys be the judge.
Again, we try our absolute best to align everything. I know we can never get 100% fitment, but we can try our best. Again, just look at that, guys. Just look at that. It's a bit dirty. There was dirt, debris, and dust, and it touched the fenders and it got dirty. But again, guys, you guys tell me what you guys think. Did I pass? Do you guys hate it? You guys let me know, man. Look at this thing. Again, there's a side markers right there. Here's this. Unfortunately, this sits a little high. I try my best to get it to best of my abilities, but overall, I can't complain. This thing looks so beautiful. Again, the gaps, try to cover them up, all of them, guys. Same thing with here. I think the one thing is right here, unfortunately, but again, it's not a huge deal. It's just in the bottom. You put a nice diffuser or anything like that, it's gonna go perfect with the body. And then we got the wide body side skirt. It can be done, guys. I will tell you, it's not a bolt-on. You do have to modify a little bit, but it is possible. It fits a first gen Charger wide body, or not wide body, first gen wide body style. Let me go to the other side, guys. Again, there's the part that we messed up right there, guys. It sucks, but like I said, I gave my guy a nice discount. Polish it, cleaned it. You can't tell, honestly, unless you really poke at it and look at it. But overall, we polished it. It looks beautiful. Right here's the other one. Again, you guys let me know, honest opinions. What do you think of the body lines? Can you do better than me? I hope so. There's the other side. Again, just look at that. Just amazing. The only reason you don't see primer here is because when I was doing it, I don't know why, but this needed to be pushed down a little bit, and I forgot about it, and there was a big gap, so I had to fill it in, and that's why you see it like that. But at the end of the day, the fender flare is too small for the car. That's why it needs to be extended out, maybe about 2 inches. But again, guys, even we got the carbon too. Just amazing. Keep in mind, guys, anytime you get work done by me, guys, you have to take it to someone that's gonna paint it properly. I always recommend people take it to someone that's gonna take off the fenders, fender flares, bumper, everything, and paint it individually. That way they can get in the cracks, and that way the fenders don't rust or anything like that. Same thing with this. The proper paint job, they remove it and they paint inside. They don't just mask it and just paint it. That's being lazy. But it's your guys' car. Whoever you guys want to take it, that's on you guys. At the end of the day, my job is to just make it look cool, fabricate it, primer it, and that's it. She's going to the paint shop next, and getting wider rims. But yeah, guys, let me get more shots. Probably not here, because here just looks weird. Because I made it more for my second business where I do the chair rentals and my shed and stuff like that. But I definitely did wanted some space for 2 cars in case I'm working on them, or in this case, this one, put my tarp, and I'm good. Because sadly, I would like to have the car in the garage, but because we're still working on the wagon, guys, again, excuse the mess, because we're still working on the wagon, I really don't want this thing to rust and get water in it. So that's why it's been mostly outside, but I've been keeping it clean and protected against the rain. But like I said, there's the wagon. Again, we got all this done. Like I said, that'll be in the next video. But man, she's coming along. I would say about maybe 35% done. Still got a long way to go, but it's all good, guys. I'm documenting and showing you guys. But yeah, let me see if I can again
just how beautiful this thing looks like. Look at that. Oh my god. But yeah, guys, let me see if I can take it out, get more shots, and just admire this beast, man. So yeah, let me take it out real quick. All right, guys, check her out. She is done. I want to take over there, but again, I can't remember if my guy said that it's low on coolant or what, but I just don't want to take the risk of going over there and it's gonna get hot. But look at this beast, man. Oh my god, this thing looks so goddamn beautiful. Look at this thing. Wow. Man, this is definitely gonna be a breaknecker, man. Look at this thing. In the front, man. Yo, that is so beautiful. Especially with the Specty conversions, man. Let me go different angles again. I just love my custom fenders, man. So iconic, just so beautiful, man. Then we got the back. Gotta let them know who's representing 4K custom, guys. Man, that thing is just so nasty. Oh my god, man. Just imagine once it's painted, guys. Let's see what my guy decides to do, man. But again, let me see if I can go over there, just take some quick photos real quick. Hopefully it doesn't overheat on me. But man, look at this thing. Again, I'm trying to shoot every angle so you guys can see. Just amazing, man. Wow. So yeah, let me go over there. Let me see if I can get some quick videos real quick. All right, guys, so I put the hazards. Again, look at this thing. Right there is what I call powered by Ghost. Man, that is so beautiful. Again, we have incoming cars, but it's all good. Let them pass, let them pass. Again, look at that. Oh my god. Hopefully my neighbor doesn't get mad that I'm using their spot, but it's whatever, man. Look at this thing. Man. Just look at that. This is definitely one of my favorite builds, just because it's a wide body. I guess my guy has to see what's up with his turn signal. All right, guys, so you saw it. I got some beautiful shots. Again, what a beast, man. What a beast. Oh damn, I still got the turn signals. Let me go turn it off real quick. There you go. All right, so there you go. So yeah, I got some nice photos, videos, but the job is done, guys. The job is done. It took a while, I'm not gonna lie, it took a while. Builds like this, guys, they take a very long time. It's not something that we do in 2 weeks. No, this thing takes time. At the same time, I'm doing other customers' orders, but at the end of the day, I hope to my guy it's worth it, worth the wait, you know. Like I said, guys, the only way I'll be able to sell this kit is to mold this. And the only way I'm gonna mold it is if I get at least 10 orders of these fender flares. If I don't, unfortunately, if somebody wants this, it's gonna get pretty expensive. So like I said, if you guys want a pair, let me know right away before my guy comes and picks it up, before that way I can make a mold. But if not, it is what it is, man. I can do it again, but it's definitely not going to be cheap. But I'm gonna let it be, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next one, peace.